Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Antibirth, where we should probably be using new characters, but we'll say that for now, the alt path is the new character, DG748Y6S, where we're just, I wouldn't say treading water, because that has negative connotations, but we're just playing a video game with no extrinsic, requirement to actually succeed at it, although it would be nice. It's a lovely feeling, I have to be honest with you. You know what? This run is already good. Not just because we can fly, which is obviously excellent, and, you know, the time-delayed HP upgrade is pretty swell as well, but, we start, and not just the key, which allows us easy access to the alt path, so we can get a head start in that direction. However, it's good Pandora's box training. I've lived my whole Antibirth life not knowing what floor we're on, and being very confused when I use Pandora's box and it doesn't pay out with what I think it should pay out with. So I believe, assuming Pandora's box follows the same pattern, the downpour floors should be the same as the basement and cellar. PhD. We'll take that and we'll take the pill if it's good, and it is. Very good, in fact. Which would mean that we would want to pop Pandora's box on the equivalent of the Caves 2 or the Caves 1, which would be the Mines 1 or the Mines 2. We're probably going to do it on the Mines 1. I'm the Mines that builds the bowl. I'm the Mines that sails it. I'm the Mines who fucks up Pandora's box. You know, I wish I had like a fiddle or something. I wish I knew how to play the fiddle. I wish, you know, to be honest with you, I don't really. Bagpipes, maybe. Bagpipes get a bad rap. People are like, oh, my neighbor's learning the bagpipes. It's annoying. Look, I understand. We have 6 keys. Oh, my God. I understand where you're coming from. Is it an like, if you hear your neighbor's window is open and you hear them playing the piano, you go, you know, and play me a song, you're the piano man. You're like, that's nice. You hear them playing, like, acoustic guitar, you're like, then maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. That's so off key, but either way. What else did you come to expect? Lobster? Bad loss of a spirit heart. If you hear your neighbor playing the bagpipes, like, I don't know what you're gonna do in that situation. However, I've never seen a situation in which bagpipes existed that people were not happy that they were there. You know, at some kind of, like, you know, open mic night at the Irish pub. That sounds like it should be, like, offensive, but I meant that seriously. You know, the Irish pub is a worldwide phenomenon. We have them here in Canada. What does an Irish pub mean in Canada? You can get fish and chips and the waitresses wear short kilts for some reason. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't greenlight the existence of these establishments. They probably have Guinness on tap even though they don't pour it properly. That's the other thing. But, you know, that's whenever somebody's playing the bagpipes there, everyone seems stoked. Everybody's going, hell yeah, this, you know, my last name is O'Leary. I'm an 8th generation Canadian, but this is really bringing me back to my roots. We're gonna move on here. For many reasons. One of which is that HP is looking pretty good. We gotta go deal with the Devil Chance coming up. We will go to the Curse Room. And I'm not feeling too under the gun here, although I could start to be persuaded to feel a little bit more under the gun very shortly. First off, we're gonna lose half a Spirit Heart. We actually lost 1 full Spirit Heart, unfortunately. I tried to get out of there fast enough so that that wouldn't happen, but we're, okay, now we're at 1 Red Heart, and I extremely feel under the gun. And it's a large gun, like a 50 caliber or something like that. You can tell I know my firearms. That's the first thing people notice about me. They go, there's a man who knows his firearms. A 50 caliber. Dude, Icicle Baby's pretty good, but I'm gonna take Sagittarius. Piercing shots could be pretty important for me right now. Watch out! One of those guys is a champion. I still feel pretty good as long as we're facing a fairly okay boss. Oh, shit. And actually, the shop could be very worthwhile for us as well. If it gives us a Spirit Heart for sale. Ooh, which it does not, of course. However, even if this boss fight sucks, which, of course, there is a theoretical possibility. And even if we barely survive, we don't get HP immediately, and our deal with the devil is garbage. We have Pandora's box, which presumably, wow, should give us a free upgrade of some sort that hopefully is HP. But now we're starting to, we're hedging our bets on something maybe not that likely to be amazing. Okay, the Tears upgrade, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There is a half red heart we can go back for. And why are you talking about a deal with the devil, bro? You fucked up your deal with the devil chance. You're gonna have like a 36% chance now. I'm not pleased with myself and the way that we've destroyed our good run here. But losing a couple of spirit hearts, you know, that's definitely losing the battle, not losing the war. Might get lucky, get that roughly 1 in 3 chance to get a deal with the devil here. We don't need to worry about an alt path. We don't need to worry about a knife piece right now. This floor is all about just having a good time, not getting hit twice by the Rainmaker. Which really, they should just call him the Cloud. At that point, we all know what a Rainmaker is. Who are you, trying to trick me or something? You don't need to be Tom Hanks in the Da Vinci Code to figure out that this dude is a cloud. An open and shut case. We don't need Dennis Franz. That's pretty good. I'll take blue cap. The Tears upgrade has taken us to the Tears cap, or at least the soft cap, at the cost of lower shot speed. No big deal. And honestly, our damage is pretty good as well. All right, so clear. Oh, I am an idiot. I am an idiot moron, man. I tricked myself into thinking that that's when you use Pandora's box. I said you use it on the mines one, and then for some reason, I got desperate and I popped it on Downpour 2. On the first floor, I said we're gonna save it for mines 1, and then last floor I got frazzled. Not an easy way to sell this as being a better option, but you know what's done is done. The one way it will be an acceptable option is if we get a great spacebar item on this floor, because then we would have had to get rid of Pandora's box anyway. So at least there's, you know, some reason to have done it like this. Either way, though, the run is starting to look good here. Like, our DPS is very good. We do need the knife piece. We got Pretty Fly. We don't have PhD, do we? I can't remember here. We do have PhD. I just had to turn on the item tracker. I was wondering how we knew what that item was, or that pill was. Obviously, we'll take the knife piece. Get away from you weird ghosts. I mean, I realized I was saying that as I was running towards you, but we have a delicate dance that has to happen for us to succeed here. Yeah, this run, all of a sudden, it went from great to extremely bad to really good, all in the space of a single floor here. And, you know, we do have our deal with the devil chance now for sure. We need 2 bombs to get down to the mines. That is like 0% a problem, because we have 5 right now. We're gonna be fighting the Haunt, which gives me another opportunity to bring back that classic joke, get away from me, you weird ghosts. You know, he's the Haunt. Why don't we just call him the Ghost? Everybody knows ghosts haunt you. I got a question in Twitch chat today. It said, NL, would you rather be hunted or haunted? I think I would rather be haunted. I think that there's a case to be made for either, to be honest with you. Because here's, the case to be made for being hunted is like maybe you can kill your hunter and then you're no longer being hunted. That's fair. This should keep us alive still. Sure, I can understand your case being made there. But I'd rather be haunted, because, like, as long as you don't lose your mind, some ghosts are pretty cool, right? Like, you get haunted, and then you go, hey, stop haunting me, you jerk. And then the ghost goes, yeah, well, you know, I was murdered in this house back in the 18th century. And you go, I don't... Right, it's a self-sacrifice room, so we can step on the spikes accidentally. You go, that's not my problem, I wasn't even alive in the 18th century. Take that up with Ghost Ben Franklin or something like that. I'm not... You know, I just want to watch Netflix. And then you just hang out with your ghost friend and watch Netflix. If you got a hunter, like, have you ever seen Jumanji? That dude is hunting Robin Williams and whatever the lady's name is. Who's though? She's like Helen Hunt, but she has curly hair. I can't remember. I don't want this. I do not want that either, but I have no choice in the matter. Okay, so there's all the HP from Sin Robes basically taken care of. And you know what? Good. That means I didn't have to take care of it myself. Instead, they took care of it for me, so I really appreciate it. You know, you're going to think I'm pulling one over on you right here. I said that Netflix bit that we were doing right there. Austin in our YouTube, like, Skype chat with everybody right now just said, why does Netflix always default to 480p? Let's see if we can get him to say something about Joe Walsh's, life's been good. Hey, Austin, Joe Walsh sucks. Let's see how he feels about that. Actually, my Skype doesn't auto-scroll. You guys got a question to ask Austin and Rob right now? Send it telepathically to me through the grapevine right now. It's a tough call. I don't think we need the battery, but at the same time, 7 cents for the battery is a pretty smoking deal. I think I'm gonna take it. So we have the ability to hold 2 active items, of which we presently have 0, and we have the ability to charge both of those items, or whatever item is active, at least, twice as much. But we don't have any items right now that can take advantage of it. Still, in the future, that could change. I'm gonna ask Austin what his favorite classic rock song is, and then we'll return to that as a recurring theme over the course of this episode. But don't ruin it for me. If he's talking to you guys on stream and he goes, why does NL want to know what my favorite classic rock song is? Hey, Austin, what's your favorite classic rock song? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say it's Hotel California by the Eagles. You know, to be honest with you, you just have to believe me when I say that I'm not going to lie to you. Whatever he says, I'm going to pass it on. He's already responded. He says his favorite classic rock song is Foreplay Long Time by Boston. You know, it's the one who... And then Rob said, I too like to foreplay a long time. That's not that clever, honestly. Like, I think it's already, the joke is made in the name of the song, to be honest with you. But if I know Austin, I really hoped there would be some kind of internal debate, but I guess he's already sussed it out for himself. Then he said, well, I guess I'm just not gonna pay for Netflix after this free trial. Dude, don't take... It's your ISP's problem. Netflix as a company is absolved of sin, providing unlimited entertainment at a fraction of the price of traditional media. I will not stand for this Netflix slander over the course of this episode. The only slander I can give to Netflix is that you can't watch Ned Flanders. The Simpsons are on Hulu. And I understand that, you know, it's competition. Competition's good. It creates a healthy ecosystem. I would love to watch the first 8 or 9 seasons of The Simpsons, though. Make it happen, Netflix. I think I mentioned this on a stream, but I had a dream. I had, like, the greatest dream, the most productive dream I've ever had in my entire life. I woke up and was like, I'm a genius. I don't even want to sell this idea. I don't know how I didn't explode there. I don't even want to... I'm immune to explosions because we have Pyromaniac! Of course. I don't want to sell this idea because I think ideas are worth very little and execution is worth everything. Netflix, please work together with like Crash Course, Khan Academy, throw your, you know, fat cat wallet and create like a Netflix distributed public university curriculum. That would be so dope. Because I hang out in these like learn programming subreddits because no matter how much programming you learn, there's still more to learn. You're not always a novice, but if you have the attitude of always being, and to be honest with you, I'm still a novice, but if you have the attitude of always being a novice, it makes you, you know, gives you the ability to learn. You know, you stay humble, I suppose. And everybody's always asking, you know, what should I take to learn how to program? And you go, I'll go take the Helsinki MOOC, you know. Yeah, I would say we want Rodden Baby, even though we could use a second spacebar item, or a first spacebar item for that matter. Go watch Derek Banas, or, you know, there's all sorts of YouTube tutorials is what I'm getting at. However, how dope would it be if Netflix was like, hey, Derek Banas, we're gonna hook you up with like, it's not bad, we're gonna hook you up with like an editor, and we're gonna fund like a 10 episode, you know, programming for dummies just to get it started. We're like Dan Carlin, we're gonna fund like 10 episodes, 45 minutes long each of Hardcore History. This boss should be horrible now that we have the ability to make this happen. Or now that we have the ability to not get hit by bombs, to be more specific and like literal and actually making a sentence here. I'm not saying it's gonna be a huge money maker, but it could be a revolution. It could be disruptive. And again, that's another reason why I say, hey, Netflix will pay me $1 million for this idea, because they probably thought of it themselves, but consider this a vote of confidence for it, okay? You're already given unlimited entertainment. I guess we're just leaving here. You're already giving people unlimited entertainment for $12 a month. Give them unlimited education. How much is it going to cost to get, you know, Kurzgas to make a 10-episode pilot season for you guys or something like that? Just consider it. Of course, you know, they got to be into it. The CGP Greys of the world have got to sign off on it. But, you know, so many entertainers have moved to Netflix that I have to imagine you guys have made some very convincing offers, if you know what I mean. If you ever want me to make a how-to The Binding of Isaac series, I'll be honest with you, it seems a little bit more like a CISO project. Not so much maybe a joint that we could find on Netflix. That's gonna get like 2-star reviews, I'll be honest with you. Anyway, I'm not saying it's the best idea of all time, I'm just saying I think it would be kind of cool. Consider it, get back to me, I'll have my agent call you and work out, I was gonna say reparations. Work out the compensation. I don't think that reparation is the right word to use there. Again, for many reasons. Okay, I'm glad we're getting tinted rocks here, because we do want to get down to the next path, or the next stage of this path. So we definitely want knife piece on this floor. Please. Hematemesis could be super valuable. We're not faring insanely well right now. I have messed up a couple of times. Certainly the most obvious of this was the Pandora's Box play. We can afford to go down to the mausoleum. Well, we can barely afford to go down to the mausoleum right now. The problem is that if we go down to the mausoleum with one full red heart, which is what we can muster right now, we're not going to be too happy about the situation, I think, and lifesteal's not going to help us out too much in that regard either. And I'll tell you straight up, this is the wrong path for us to be taking here. This is going to be the path to the boss room, which is not where we want to be. We really want to check out that item room. Holy, okay, you know what? You've made your point. I'm going to go search for the item room now, because you are dicks, and I hate the mines, and they can fuck off. We've already fought, oh, what are you doing, NL? Got him! No, Hematemesis helps us out a lot, is basically what the whole gist of that ridiculousness in there was. What are we looking for? An HP upgrade, straight up. Like, HP upgrade plus 8 bombs, plus a Hematemesis pill, gives us a lot of ways out of these situations. I mean, Bloody Lust is incredible, but you gotta go Satanic Bible just to keep us alive here. What we don't have to do is go down to the alt path immediately. Although I would like to. But 0 luck. And we know that we're not getting anything from the shop on this floor. So I think straight up pop Hematemesis and just take advantage of it on this floor. Like, even if it just gives you money that eventually becomes trinkets, or, you know, you pull 1 luck upgrade out of it or something like that, like, there's value inherent in this. We got a range upgrade. That is about where I'll draw the line and say that actually sort of sucks. But we gotta make a move here regardless. So getting a nickel doesn't really matter if this thing never pays out for us, but we might as well try it, right? And I'm coming back this way, by the way, because of the fact that we have a battery charge back here that we might as well pick up right now. And in the meantime, you guys may want a refresher on what's going on in this Netflix situation. They're suggesting perhaps Austin is being throttled by his own ISP. I don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is the Netflix Corporation is innocent as long as I'm in ongoing talks to start Northernlion University over there. So we're gonna pop this. Again, that's gonna bring us back into, it's gonna bring us back into range. Oh, we should've just, no, I was gonna say we should've just bombed ourselves to play the blood bank more, but actually the bombs are pretty important. Those things heal us as well, which I totally knew before I went in there. I definitely did not get super lucky that those things heal you and make a mistake. That's just stupid. This never happened to me in my entire life. Might as well crack into these guys, see what they got. At least the 3 skull and maybe one of the 2 skull situations we'll look at. Magician gets replaced with the devil. Okay. I don't want you going to that alt path. The alt path is the devil. Mama, the alt path is not the devil. It's just sometimes, you know, Great Gideon can be an annoying boss fight when you're not really killing it from like an HP perspective, but it's like they mean well. And it's our own fault for taking so much dumb damage like over the course of the run, much of which was highly, highly preventable if we're being honest. And I would prefer to be. So we don't see any tinted rocks here, so honestly, I think that short of getting a good deal with the devil, we're kind of in a weird spot. As far as like getting down to the next alt path floor is gonna go. But it could happen. Yeah, I almost walked right into that. I feel like my speed went down when I popped the devil card. Oh, these guys. If you can kill them before they swell up, they're not so bad. Our range is not bad. Shot speed is a little on the low side, but again, that's fairly irrelevant. Rotten Baby is so clutch here at taking care of these enemies that otherwise are so affected by knockback. These guys have got to go. I wish we didn't get hit by that explosion either, but you know, you can't always get what you want. We might actually get out of this without taking another hit, which would sincerely mean that the best possible, like, well, the HP upgrade helps, but I was gonna say the best possible deal with the devil item would be like 9 lives. But honestly, I think we just ignore those and give 2 spirit hearts and get the hell out of here. The fact that we have a little bit of HP means that we can, you know, bomb ourselves and heal up when necessary. And it's not a permanent solution, but it's a solution that should work temporarily. Maybe like too spooky should have been what we went with there, but making enemies afraid at a close proximity to us, I don't think really matters. Like, I think that's smoke and mirrors as far as like making a successful run goes. This run definitely has the capability to be, okay, definitely has the capability to be successful. Although it's easy to see that it's not quite there yet. Really, it's a lack of HP. We can get away with having, like, our DPS is actually okay because our rate of fire is good, but we can get away with having not amazing HP, but it has to be better than this. We certainly do not want Cursed Eye. Money equals power is excellent. So that's already like a 1 damage upgrade. And in all oh my god, that bomb. In all likelihood, it's only gonna get better. So, do we want to buy Nun's Habit? This is a tough call. Tell you what, we'll buy Nun's Habit for 7 cents and then replace the 7 cents. Just wanted to walk out in case we got spiders there. Replace the 7 cents. Or at least replace 5 of it. The compass is valuable. In fact, I'm sorry, but oh god. I mean, that's actually not a bad purchase as well, but the time that we're gonna spend playing Antibirth is not ending tomorrow, but it might be somewhat limited. So I'm actually just gonna go a little deep on that. Get back over 7 damage. I don't want to use all our bombs though, because that's how we, you know, heal ourselves. But NL, I heal from there. Okay, let's do this. That was just to appease the weirdos out there. You know I love you, weirdos. I'm a weirdo too. Just not in that way. I'm more of like the, oh, well, can we write a program that converts the year that the Battle of Hastings was in into a Roman numeral from a, you know, Hindu-Arabic numeral? Either way. We got, well, that was horrible. We got 2 demon hearts, which is quite advantageous. Every single one of those is going to contribute greatly to our success. We have an 11% deal with the devil chance. I would describe that as a shitty deal with the devil chance. Pick a number between, let's say 1 and 11. I mean, we have a 1 in 9 chance. We have 11%. Pick a number between 1 and 9. Congratulations. I picked 2. If you also pick 2, go pick up your devil deal. It's a Krampus fight. Can't win for losing sometimes. But that being said, I'd prefer to have the opportunity to get a devil deal here. So let's see. Don't do your teleporting attack. Don't do, okay, that one's also very not good for me. Yeah, there we go. Holy Christ. He's half dead. I was gonna say, the good news is we get a... Excuse me. Easy access to another Demon Heart. Oh, the Brimstone attack is pretty bad. As long as we can hide in the corner, like, life's okay. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. Halo's great. Okay, I'm not disappointed by that. And the world card is actually quite nice as well. Let's head down to the next floor. The Halo's like, it's good. I'd love to say it's better than good, but it's just good. It's just great, actually. Like Frosted Flakes. I'm gonna pop the world card just so we can see where we're going here. Rotten baby, please. Rotten baby, finish the job. These guys are all champions and they're annoying the shit out of me. Oh my god, 3 battery charges. You can do it. Rob Schneider in the Waterboy. 2 Waterboy references, independent. Who would have thought? Okay, well, get out of here, weird fire. Make it into that item room and see what dreams may come. I mean, it's not compost, it's Play-Doh tiers. I think you take the D6 and you just start storing charges in that bad boy for later use. You know, we got a 67% deal with the Devil Chance here. That's pretty good. If we can double charge it just by like passively leaving it in our inventory, and it looks like we can, that's awesome. I thought maybe only the item that was active, like in the active slot when you finish the room and get a charge. Good to know that's not the case. Another Demon Heart. We're doing this because we have Nun's Habit. Oh, you know what? Only the active item gets a charge from Nun's Habit. That's not that bad, though. It's good money right there. The 7.7 damage. Hematemesis, we're just gonna use it like... It's a pretty simple value proposition to pop it back here. And then we fucked ourselves out of getting into the mob trap room. However, Blood Bag is worth taking. Again, the more HP we have, the better that Pyromaniac becomes. Gives us a larger window with which to not, like, completely fuck ourselves over. I'm gonna take Lighter, but it's not an easy decision because I think Demon's Tail has given us some Demon Hearts that were, like, sorely needed. So, I'm quite happy with what Demon Heart has done for us. Debatable whether we should use bombs for this. And that's probably being generous. Like, 3 bombs is pretty important. Steam Sale. No Steam Sale. That's alright. Money equals power is also good. Why did I want Steam Sale? So I could reroll it, basically, but... okay, our knife piece is right after our boss fight. I think this run has come together, honestly. It's come together right now over me. Dum, dum, dum. You got that PhD, he spawned with flying, he had temporary HP fucking problems till he got satanic Bible, please. Holding on to 2 items, he wants to use 3. Doesn't really make any sense. Please don't sue me, Paul McCartney. Oh yeah, don't sue me. Either way, let's do this up. I didn't get the knife piece. I was too busy singing "Come Together." Well, your boy NL is a moron as always. I don't think the parody was good enough to make up for that. So what's our way out now? Shit, dude, we should have taken Broken Remote. That was very stupid of me. On the bright side, thank God we're no longer in the era of having to, oh God. Thank God we're no longer in the era of that just like ruining the entire run. We can just go down to the chest and have a great time. I am gonna take, hey Tomo, I'm gonna take the Polaroid though, because we can. And now it's just like it's a normal run here. He got those paws in, he's got a giant's hunger, he's a silly feline. He makes too much noise when his owner wants to go to sleep. Tomo, okay, like my brain's not in it right now. Okay, you know what? This room can basically fuck off. And you know, if you don't want me to do this, don't put me on a Curse of the Giant, is my philosophy right now. This room is fine. This room is a logical extension of difficulty without being, like, extremely laborious. Similarly, this room, it helps that we have no choice in the matter. We have to do it to progress, anyway. But, like, this room is actually fine. But those 2 rooms with, like, 4 champion bosses each, I'm just gonna abstain from those. You can't, oh, right, we're already on, oh, jeez. We're already on the mom fight. There's no hush. This run is hitting the end a little faster than maybe I would have expected here. Save your bombs, because those may become important on the chest. And I will say, like, I'm disappointed. We certainly could have made the alternate floor happen here. Literally just 1 room and a little bit of spoiled focus costed for me, but I don't think I've been down to the chest on an Antibirth run in quite some time here. Okay, so this is a good item, and this, with 0 luck, I'm gonna reroll because we can, and I will take Blood Oath, and it'll give us a very, very small damage upgrade. Or does it completely ruin our black hearts? This might fuck our run completely. Nope, we're fine. Luckily. Alright, what did we gain? It seems like we actually just gained a little speed, which would make this pretty terrible. But, the Oculus Rift is actually a cool item here. You can see with piercing shots, our shots don't get destroyed. So we're gonna shoot at the enemy. That's gonna leave us a lot of shots on the screen, and then we can sort of direct them as if it's, you know, Michael Jackson's landmark 1986 music video for Thriller. And actually, I will say, the fact that we sacrificed a bunch of spirit hearts is a little or a bunch of red hearts, I should say, is a little terrifying. Throws this run into a possible, like, not amazing position, but I don't think at the present moment there's a ton to worry about. I would love some red hearts here. If you give me a shit item, I would love that. Don't tell him I'm gonna re-roll it. Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Just wait till this guy goes, and then we go, oh, a T-foul frying pan, thank you. And then when they leave, you go, oh, T-foul frying pan. We already got 100 of those. But it's the thought that counts, buddy. It's the thought that counts. Give me your version of a T-foul frying pan. Christmas is coming, he's got gift ideas, he thinks culinary. Okay. It's even better if you just launch the premise of the joke and never have to come up with a punchline. That's my secret. I don't even, you know, get rerolled, son. And then get ready to get rerolled again, son. I think I'm overthinking this Oculus Rift stuff here. I'm not gonna deny that it's a humorous approach, but I don't know that long term this is the most sensible idea. This is an ideal room as far as I'm concerned. Just leave like a line of destruction here for these enemies to crash into. Says a lot about my confidence in this run that I'm now using Robo Baby 2.0 to deal a bunch of damage. But really, that's just stupid, because if we can ever get this guy to stand still for a quarter of a second, you can see that our tiers are actually pretty good. Oh my god, I am a moron. See you in hell. Dude, even Rotten Baby was like, you know what? Looks like he's bombing his way out. I'll just save my fly for the future. I appreciate that, Rotten Baby. That's more astute. Why don't we get together and call ourselves an institute? 9 bombs. Not gonna worry about tinted rocks. As far, or not even tinted rocks. Tinted rocks I will probably blow up, but blue fires, no. I'm gonna worry about every single one of these bombs being potentially an opportunity for us. You think it is this way? Weird. You know, every single one of these bombs represents HP, so why would I try to get HP at a chance when instead I could get HP guaranteed? I placed the bomb by accident. That was a really bad time to hit the E key by accident while trying to hit WASD, because it completely undermined the entire point that I was trying to get to. So I think here's the way we should deal with this. Actually, no, this is a stupid idea. I was gonna say we should use it like a Ludovico technique, but with constant firing, but even that doesn't really work, because when you move some shots, the other shots just won't get into the right position. So I think we'll just treat this as if it's not even there, The Oculus Rift, that is. Except for situations in which it seems applicable. Like, we don't want to be... I guess what we could do is stand on top of rocks and then steer our tears into enemies instead. Good dodges. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to have rerolls available immediately. Can use said rerolls to hopefully pick up, like, I hate to say it, a shot speed increase. Like, it might be one of the first times I've ever asked for a shot speed increase out of the chest. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This might be the right time for that. Mind you, the other thing is, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. It really doesn't matter what we ask for. It's just what we get. And you know what? Plus 0.1 damage. That's an all-time classic. Midas Touch actually works. Okay, I'm going to take everything. Even almond milk. Damage went way down. Rate of fire is ridiculous. With homing tears and, you know, Oculus Rift, this seems hilarious. We have PhD, so a range upgrade doesn't really bother me. We'll take Midas Touch because we have permanent Polaroid invincibility and money equals power. And we'll reroll that. Mysterious Liquid is pretty good, I think. Okay. So we want to, anytime we get hit, try to pull a lot of damage out of it, basically. Use your invincibility to run into enemies using Midas Touch. Midas Touch feeds into money equals power. It's good stuff. I actually think that this was not a zany play. This is actually just the right play. Although it does make Rotten Baby, like, substantially worse. That's probably going to be re-rolled, but it doesn't seem like we've got a long way to go to get to our boss fight. I don't know what that does. Pretty fly. Okay, we got about 1,000 of those. Okay, maybe a little bit more time to get to the boss fight than I originally thought. I really want to... I shouldn't have used that bomb, but I want to take advantage of permanent Polaroid invincibility. I don't want to heal myself yet because the money is more important. 1 cent? Not really, but in general, yeah. Loki's horns is going to be weird. Okay, it turns out there's going to be a long way to go to get to our boss fight, so we will have time for a reroll. I guess we get a 25% damage, whatever the opposite of a multiplier is. I don't want to say divider, because that sounds silly, but... So we're going to try to kill Greed last here. The odds of that are a little dubious, given that, you know, we're controlling all of our tiers simultaneously here. Just trying to steer them away from Greed. There we go, that's the ticket. Decent. Plus 0.7 damage, and an Emperor card, which... I think I'm going to use. It's the smart play. Now, I'm relying, perhaps stupidly, on our pretty flies to just block every shot. We don't need to do this, but if they're doing the job, and they appear to be doing the job, like, disgustingly well right now, we might as well let them do it, because, oh my god. Right now, they have a 100% success rate. Eventually, he walked into me. But apart from that, you know what? I actually feel bad that that was so easy. Let's do one more room just for old time's sake. We finally had a run where almond milk, I think, reached the potential I always knew it was capable of. Greed last. Greed last. Okay, another pretty fly. Well, that's gonna do it for this run. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.